and a one and a two. Mark out mania. Mark out
Oh
mania.
my stars and
It's
garters.
Saturday morning and we're marking out on Mark out mania.
Woo! Woo!
Hola, amigos, and welcome to the Mark Out Year in Mania.
Year-end mania.
Ah.
It's the end of 2022. You
Goodbye, farewell to 2022.
get the hell out. We won't miss you. Ah,
What's up?
I saw the great little meme here. It's from the no context Dusty Twitter account. It says New Year's resolution: remember hard times.
yeah.
Hard
Well,
times, Daddy.
I like my quote of the day. You know,
What's that?
Hold on. Let's see if I could bring it out here because I don't want to mess it up. You know, I'm gonna fumble my way through it because I can't see and I stutter. It's just brutal. All right, here we go. I prefer my quote of the day. Actually, it is. You know what my New Year's resolution is going to be? To wake up a half hour early so I can hate you more. Quote William Regal.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I did not know until right this moment.
Hola, amigos! Sorry, go ahead.
Until right this moment, I did not know that Don West died.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I had no idea.
Yeah, he passed. He was young, too.
59.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Barbara Walters passed away last night, too. She was 93.
Oh, yeah. You know how I found out about Barbara Walters dying, James? I was on the air on Twitch, and Zeus comments, Barbara Wawa died.
Nice. Good job, Zeus.
That's how I found out that Barbara Walters
died. Good fucking job, man. Zeus is brutal. Good job. Good job. Nice. Yeah, man. She passed her Don West.
The Pope Benedict has passed away as well.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is he the current Pope?
No, he was the one before who resigned.
Mm-hmm.
Was he the one that was in the Nazi youth?
He may have, yeah.
Is that the one before him?
It may have been. I think he.
How many popes we had in the last 20 years?
Yeah, it may be both.
Wasn't there a little bit of crossover with him too? He was a part of that too.
Okay, so Ratzinger. Okay, so before he was Pope Benedict, he was Cardinal Ratzinger, right? And so he was like the right-hand man of Pope John Paul II. He was the one kind of shaping all the administrative stuff. And then when Pope John Paul II passed, they were like, well, make the right-hand man the Pope. He didn't want to be the Pope, but they made him the Pope. And so, and then, later he decided to retire or whatever. He was the first one to do it in a few centuries. So. Yeah, Stephanie and I were real fond of Pope Benedict, actually, because he became Pope on one of Stephanie's birthdays. So
nice.
Oh, okay.
So to us, it's like, oh, it's your Pope. But yeah.
Nice.
Anyways, we don't need to go into. Yeah, I go into a whole dissertation about the
Popology.
There is
Popology. Popology. I'm a popologist.
I don't remember this guy. I don't know if y'all remember this guy. I do not remember this guy, but I saw something that said former WWE and AEW star Jason Stryfen is dead at 37. And I don't know who the fuck Jason Stryfen. I don't know who the fuck he is.
Jason who?
Like Strife or Stryfen? Something like that. I never heard of him.
I don't know. You got me.
a bell at all to me.
And his name was spelled like Jaysin. That's how they spelled Jason.
Was he a producer or something, or
It looked like he was a wrestler.
Sir?
He must have been like a jobber or something.
he was a famous jobber? Did he get dressed up and stand in the middle of the ring and get stunned?
I don't know, James. I haven't seen him. I don't. He wasn't famous enough to wear a train conductor hat or anything like that. But
okay. All right.
But
I wonder if any fans gave him high fives. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he got any high fives at the ECW arena. But we're hitting too. We're getting too dangerous to the sun. Too dangerously close to the sun. We're what's that? The Greek mythology thing? Yeah,
man.
Icarus flew
fly on your way.
That's all right. I'll just blame Zeus.
Blame me. Kiss my
ass. Hey, real quick, before we carry on, I may be in and out of the show here and there because there's a situation going on with my dad this morning. But I'm just letting everyone know in case I say everyone, we have 0 viewers, right? This one we have.
That's awesome.
But
we're here to entertain ourselves.
Yeah,
as always.
Speaking of entertaining, you know what was very entertaining last night? SmackDown. It was an actually good show. I was impressed.
What happened?
That Pokemon bullshit camera angle crap.
Well, well, all I know is the return of John Cena. Right? I was okay. He got a huge pop. Actually, yeah, Raquel Gonzalez and Ronda Rousey for the strap actually had a very good match. Very good match.
Oh, really?
Yep. And then at the end of it, you know, Ronda Rousey made my girl tap out, and then she went to talk shit on the mic, and Charlotte had made her long-awaited return as a face, no less. And she comes in and beats the shit out of Ronda Rousey and wins the strap. It's a title match. I was like, yo, where is this coming from? Ronda Rousey grabs the mic and goes, yeah, let me guess, you want a title shot at Royal Rumble? How predictable. Yeah, the queen comes back when it's only convenient for her. And she was like, the hell with that. I want a title match now. Ring the bell. They rang the bell and she beat the shit out of Ronda Rousey. 1, 2, 3. I was like, what? I laughed my ass off. I thought it was entertaining. It was okay. It was all right.
Yeah, the less I ever see of Ronda Rousey again, the better.
Yeah, the better. I mean, like, yeah, man. I can't stand it. She's brutal. Yeah, Sheamus and Solo Sikoa beat the shit out of each other. That was brutal, hard hitting.
Sheamus is probably at this point, he's like probably going up to Walter Gunther and being like, thanks a lot, because after their matches, everyone's like, let's just beat the fuck out of Sheamus.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Sheamus, you like to get stiff, right? And he's just like it puts him on the spot, like, sure, fella. And then he's like, he's coming back, his chest is hamburger every match. He's like,
yeah, man. Solo Sikoa was kicking the shit out of Sheamus. I was like, damn, man, I hope you buying the beer later. Look at that shit. But it was a very entertaining show. I was impressed. I was like, wow, it actually didn't suck.
Oh, wow. That sounds good. Sort of. I don't know about the Charlotte Ronda stuff. That doesn't sound so great to me, but
it was nice, it was fun, because the crowd went nuts. It was nice to see the crowd reaction. No, because it was good, because after a good match, Raquel Gonzalez gave Ronda Rousey a good match. She was still in the arm injury, so it made it look believable, But she hit fucking Ronda a couple of times. I was like, damn, that was a little stiff. I was like, I guess you don't like her too much, do you, Raquel? She kicked that bitch in the face twice. I thought she was going to take her head off. was like, oh.
If only.
Mhm.
So while that was going on, James, last night, I was on Twitch, and I have to say it was a very unexpected, very unexpected night for me on Twitch.
Why? What happened?
My friend Eros, he's hey Brian Bell, he's in the house.
Hey, Brian Bell.
B. Brian Bell. Happy New Year, brother. What's going on?
What a way to end 2022 with the Markout Boys. I know Dro was marking out. I had no idea about Charlotte's return.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. It was kind of cool. She was dressed up in this outfit. I was like, oh, look, a space whore. You know, she was looking all right.
Space whore. Now I got to see this now. What is Charlotte's space whore outfit?
It was all right. It was all right.
So I don't know because I was on Twitch. My friend Eros, he's this amazing 62-year-old Brazilian man who just plays. He plays guitar. He does like bossa nova and all this stuff. He's just an amazing musician. He rated my Twitch stream with like 50 people. So that right there was amazing that we had so many people in.
Yeah,
good. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was far and away the most people in one of Pedro's streams ever.
Yeah,
that's
so
awesome. I still got to download Twitch. I don't know what I'm waiting for. Go ahead.
And then, so that was amazing. And then everyone's making requests. We're playing the request. Everyone's having a good time. So all that was fun, right?
Yeah.
And then
a lot of people still stuck around after the like the initial raid.
Oh yeah, I remember my internet went down a real early after that raid, and the hamsters died, and then we revived them. But I was playing John Waite's "Missing You," okay, and I was someone requested it, so I'm playing John Waite's "Missing You." I was really getting into the song, so I want to tell you about conflict as a performer. So I'm really getting into the song, and I'm seeing on the little preview screen thing, I'm seeing people are sharing bits, people are doing subscriptions, all this activity is happening, but it's like I can't react to that because I'm in the song. I don't want to spoil the performance, right? So I get through this song, and then I go to check what is going on, and we're in a level at that point. It's a level 2 hype train. So, a hype train is a deal on Twitch where people just start cheering bits and doing subscriptions and this, and it's like some weird thing. I don't know what it is, but I've never had a hype train, much less we're at a level 2 hype train. I'm just like blown away. And I know from the other streams I watch, people have to do like a hype train song. So I try to improv a hype train song. It seems to stall out during the level 3, and so I kind of closed that off. I couldn't believe it. I was showing everyone this Halloween album I got because I wanted to show them something cool for all they did. You know, I was like, I'll show them something cool, and so I got this Halloween album from last year, and it's on this blue and white marbled vinyl. So I'm showing them the deal, and as I'm showing them the deal, I see the bar for the hype 3, the hype train go like shoots, whoosh. And so now we're back into like the hype train. We're going into level 4, and so now I got to pick up the guitar. I got to go again. It was just crazy that there is a hype train and all that.
That's
stuff.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I was blown away. I couldn't believe it.
Bean wasn't even there.
No, Bean. Best wishes and stuff to Bean. He's dealing with the pain and stuff from dental extractions and all that stuff.
Poor Bean.
I know Bean wasn't there. Stephanie did not watch. Okay. And when I got off the stream, I told her she was like almost upset that she missed it. She was like, "I missed this." Like she's like when she doesn't watch, she misses it. And she says, "I said, well, it's no big thing. You know how goofy I am and stuff." And she's like, "But I missed all the excitement of the." Yeah.
That sounds like you had a good time doing it, though. That's good.
So
I mean, like for plugging away like Pedro has, I've been there, and like sometimes I fall asleep when it's really late. When it's like past.
He's playing you a lullaby.
But yeah, it was just to see all these people and all these people just really enjoying what Pedro's his singing and his playing.
Yeah, that's good.
It was really cool.
That was shocking, Zeus. They were thanking Eros. They're like, "Thank you for showing me this guy." Oh my! I was just like, "What are y'all talking about? I'm just this dude."
Who knows?
I'm just
me. Like,
who knows? 2023 may be the year Pedro Boyd. He could be the next YouTube star.
That's why I didn't request Bad Company.
Oh, that
nice.
You do the song so badly, Pedro. It's true. Yeah, I gotta learn the song better. There's a lot of songs I have to learn better, but
yeah, you got James. I had him put "Bad Company" by Bad Company on his.
Nice, good job.
but he's not great at it.
Yeah, I'm not great at it.
Just sabotage.
I was like, I don't want to. Everybody's, he's doing a lot of these other good ones, and I picked some good ones that people enjoyed too.
Good.
Hold on a moment. So Brian Bell said to watch the VOD this AM. It was awesome. Love seeing the support for Dro, but you said the only thing the VOD was missing was Island Boys. We played Island Boys. They took it off the VOD, Bell? They take it off the VOD, Brian? That's weird if we got a copyright thing on that. That would be strange.
That would, yeah.
I mean, that'd be weird if Island Boys were like...
I don't think the Island Boys can afford a lawyer anymore to I think we used every penny they got to just take it for the day.
Yeah. They blew it all on recreation. Who knows?
They probably blew it all up their nose.
Yeah.
Something.
They were hanging out with TK. Oh man. That's good, bro. That's good, Pedro. That's good.
Yeah, well, I couldn't believe it. I was like, I never thought I'd get a hype train at all. I was like, well, that's something that'll happen to other people. But
anyway, so hopefully more of those people come back by.
Yeah. I got to download Twitch. I had it once. I had to get rid of it, and now I got to download it again, and I just haven't done it. My bad.
Yeah, you got a good phone, James.
I mean,
yeah,
James, you would love all the DJ stuff maybe on Twitch.
Yeah, I had downloaded that app before on my own phone, on my old phone. And for some reason I had to take it off. I don't remember why, but I had to take it off. And then after I got my new phone, I was gonna download it again, and then I was gonna open two accounts. I was gonna open one for regular and one for the DJ, so I could DJ live streams. And I just never did it. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, Pedro hypes up your YouTube channel.
I do hype up your YouTube channel. Because I love talking about Jim House. Jim House.
Yeah. I put on my Instagram that, unfortunately, due to life circumstance, I had to take a break from mixing live and they're doing the YouTube because of my eye. I can't, the heart failure in my eye. I can't see shit. But, I'm rectifying that as we speak. So
that and every time that James starts to DJ, his house turns into a rave. And
too many people come over. It is. I got neighbors coming over with pineapple juice and shit gets crazy.
Pops, you're coming
with pineapple juice. It turns into like a juice bar.
Next thing you know, there's table shots and chair shots and shit going on. All sorts of debauchery.
He's mixing up, and the Island Boys actually just go ahead and show up to
the Island Boys. That's
Pedro because they want to kick his ass for making his James song sound so good.
Island Boys are hanging out with Shane Douglas in my garage.
That would be a weird combination. Holy shit.
Yeah.
The new triple threat. Shane Douglas and the Island Boys. Oh my God.
James, this is no lie. I think about you every time I sing Island Boys. I'll tell you why. Because there's let me pull up the lyrics real fast, because there's a lyric in the song that always makes me think about Florida, and so that makes me think about you.
Yeah.
Where is it? It's like I'm trying to be out with all the greatest. I'm that Florida boy. I don't understand a lot of these lyrics. Like, I don't know what a wagwan is. Okay, I do not know what wagwan means. I've tried looking it up and didn't really find much. I found this different things, so I don't know. But I mean, I'm just an island boy. I'm just an island boy. I'm just keep wagwan. You gonna keep that gun? I'm gonna be staring at the sun. I'm just full gazing. I'm like the pool where I'm sitting.
Or what's happening Jamaican Creole.
Oh, okay.
I was like listening to a Jimmy Snuka promo.
I mean, in the chorus, there's a thing about put your vest on, yeah, like a wagwan man with your Teflon on. What the fuck does all this mean?
Yeah, it sounds like they're talking about putting a bulletproof vest on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, well, yeah, there was that other line about you're going to keep that gun. So, but when you see the Island Boys, you can't imagine these dudes having guns.
The Island Boys.
They'd probably end up shooting themselves in the foot or something.
Yeah, that's funny.
But hey, 2022. Let's talk. Before we get into next year, what to look forward to. We got to preview the Wrestle Kingdom, because it'll be like 2 weeks or so before we get back to the show, where we can actually talk about Wrestle Kingdom and stuff. But we got to talk about Wrestle Kingdom. We got to talk about all that stuff. But 2022, what are your takeaways from 2022? What did you like? What did you not like? I don't have any match of the year things to plug, so y'all, if you have them, push them.
No, I think I wouldn't call it a match. I don't have any match of the year candidates either, but there are matches that stick out for me. I think it was stuck out for me was, if you want to call it a match, but I call it a fight between Walter and Sheamus.
Oh yeah,
that was because they literally beat the shit out of each other.
The clash at the castle match.
Yeah.
To me, that one stood out above the other ones.
Yeah, that stood out. I was like, whoa, you know. They laid their cards on the table. They said, go for it. And, that match actually stuck out for me. I mean, is it a technical, no, it's not.
Hey, here's a question.
Two big guys beating the shit out of each other.
We all watched Wrestle Kingdom this year, but I don't remember a single fucking thing from Wrestle Kingdom. What were the matches on? What were the big matches? Do you remember, Zeus?
From last year?
This year. 2022 at the start of the year.
I don't even remember.
I don't remember. I'm being honest. I could look it up, but I mean, I'm trying to remember before I look it up.
I believe Yoshihashi and Goto won the tag titles last year.
Ah, fuck, that's right.
I think they beat the Techers.
They did?
Yeah,
they did.
They're supposed to fight FTR, Kingdom, right?
Yeah,
Okay, Okada beat Shingo on night 1, and then he beat Ospreay on night 2.
Right. There you go. Right, yeah.
That
was a good match. That was a pretty good match.
Yeah, Evil beat Ishii for the openweight title. Goto and Yoshihashi beat Dangerous Tekkers. Desperado beat Hiromu Takahashi.
That was pretty decent.
God, I think my sometimes is kicking in. I can't remember January.
House of Evil beat Chaos in for the 6 man, or in the defense of the 6 man.
Yeah.
Sonata beat Great Okan. Naito beat Jeff Cobb. Tanahashi beat Kenta for the United States title.
Oh yeah, that was that ladder match, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
Right.
it just says no
Right.
disqualification match.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Okada. And then I never saw the third night, the one with Noah or whatever.
Yeah,
I
the
never
only thing I saw was what's on that Okada movie card
Okay.
Mm.
from collection. I
Uh,
traded it from you, Pedro. Remember?
Now, this
Yeah.
year's Wrestle Kingdom's only one card on one show, right?
It's one night.
Right.
Well, I mean, supposedly, technically, it's 2 nights, but the
Well,
second night's like,
but the second night's not so what, the 21st or something like that?
yes, and it's in a different place and all that. So really, it's just one night. Yeah,
Yeah. That's going to be a long show.
If you're not going to have it consecutive nights in the same venue,
it's not the
Yeah,
same.
that doesn't make any sense to me. They could easily made like a week out of it, like a big 3-day event.
yeah, but you can't do that in the Tokyo Dome with this economy right now.
Yeah, I know.
The fact is, the building's just too damn big.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, but it would have been nice of them to try,
And that's the thing is there's not, to my knowledge, I don't think there's any, like, unless they went to one of the baseball stadiums. But once it's still massive, and you can't do it outdoors in January in Japan, in Tokyo.
Yeah.
And I believe Saitama Arena is the biggest, newest arena in Japan, and it holds like 20,000. So probably sell that out if they went there like for a night too.
Wrestle Kingdom sold out?
No,
it's not, right?
Sold out. It hadn't sold out in like 20 years.
I just want to make a quick mention here. Brian Bell said, "I'm here for the Jericho Sebastian Bach feud." If you all have
17.
Yeah, it could be. Cornette put out some video of like all his Jericho bits from the past few years, and there's a thing on there about Sebastian Bach and Jericho, and like we were howling with laughter at all that stuff. It was hilarious. But yeah, everyone should check that out. I guess Wrestle Kingdom this year. It seemed like we all. It seemed like everyone liked the Okada Ospreay match a lot.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
You have the card for this year's Wrestle Kingdom, Pedro?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to preview it now? Oh wait, I can't. Y'all continue.
Yeah.
What I was going to say was that I don't remember that Okada match being Okada and Ospreay being super memorable.
No, it was okay. It wasn't like, I wouldn't call it match of the year.
I think it was a good match, but
it was good. There's a lot of counter stuff. It was nice to see Okada pick up the speed again,
Yeah, and but I think some of these guys, it's been a little bit more interesting to see other people kind of rise up, like when Shingo made his rise into the main event. I thought that was really interesting.
I enjoyed his run. I thought it was good.
Him as champion was not as exciting as him getting there.
Him going for the strap, right? Exactly.
And then kind of the same thing with Ospreay too. I think him getting there and him getting hurt was a huge derailment to what was going on with him, because he beat Okada,
yeah,
And that I remember that because I even showed my roommate. I showed Heather that match, and she liked that one. Where Okada won. I mean, where Osprey beat
Osprey
Okada.
won, yeah.
And then and then later, and it was also kind of another strange thing you didn't expect because Ibushi was the world champion. He unified the belts, created the world heavyweight title for him, and you kind of thought he was going to go on a run, and then and there was all that talk about him being a god and everything and transcending all these things.
They set it up for him. It was all set up for him to go. Yeah.
And then Osprey came in and just crushed him. Crushed him and talked all that shit, and that was really interesting. And then they both got hurt. So it's
that's where Jay White came in. Yeah.
Yeah, he came in. After that.
Because I think he was the only viable person outside Okada to put the strap on. Right. And because you had both Ibushi and Osprey was hurt.
Right, because then it was Shingo and then Osprey. I mean Okada. Yeah, and and then at Dominion, that's when Jay White won this year.
Yeah,
and he's been solid, no doubt. It not, once again, none of us are really keeping up with world we were before.
Yeah.
And part of the thing with me is I just don't have time.
Yeah.
Like to sit down and watch New Japan cards anymore, like I used to.
Well, they're long. I would love to sit there and watch. And I got more time out of both of you guys, and it's still like you got to find 4 or 5 hours out of your day to watch it. It's
right, and that's the thing too, because I used to always skip at least the opening match.
Right.
It's like I'd be like, young boys, y'all develop on your own.
Yeah.
It's a dark match to me because I'm skipping.
Do y'all recall like the past few years when I would complain about the length of these shows?
Yeah,
it's long. Poor Lux, he has no idea what he's in for. Like I've talked about before, is New Japan is in a situation where they have, they've got a tight budget, and they've got all these huge names. Like honestly, if a bunch of guys left New Japan right now and went to other places, it would automatically lift them. Noah up high, Japan up high. If like say 6 or 7 people left, that would be a huge deal for somebody else. And I don't think most of the people want to leave. So you kind of have to, you have to kind of balance, keeping people happy, right? Giving people their money's worth, which is now, unfortunately, we're in the getting all my shit in era. Yeah. That sucks.
Right? So that makes, like the average length of all these matches was probably like what? It feels like most matches are at least 12 minutes long, which for a lot of these matches could be, easily 8. Some of them just need to be like 6 minutes, like somebody just needs to get hit, with like 2 or 3 finishers, in a tag team match, and just fuck it. Just,
Is it me, Zeus, or does every single match on a Wrestle Kingdom pay-per-view seem like it's 20 minutes? Even though like it could be 12 or 18, but it seems like it's 20 minutes.
Hey, right, because the entrance is long.
Right.
Because it takes forever to get from the bag to the ring.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, we all remember the old Tokyo Dome shows from like the 90s and all that stuff.
Right.
And the early 2000s. You remember how many matches were just sprints, tiny, short ass sprints. And I remember people complaining like, "Oh, I don't care for the Tokyo Dome shows because the matches are short. They're not this and this." But now we have the reverse problem, and this is not just the Tokyo Dome shows. This is like any show, anytime, anywhere in the world. Everyone's like, "Epic! We must have epic!
Right?
Must have epic!"
Shota Umino must have an epic match. No, he shouldn't.
Right.
Yeah,
he mustn't.
Exactly.
I don't need to see Yoshihashi wrestle for 25 minutes.
We don't need to see Yoshihashi do his and then spam some super spam some super kicks and like hit a code red or a destroyer and be like, "Oh, get this dude." Can you believe that's what Yoshihashi has become? Is
it's sad.
Spam and a code red or destroyer. Hey,
he's just got backing from the booker. People
I don't know.
So what I'm hearing is that Yoshihashi and Gato are he is one favor somehow. Shocking. Did y'all run down the card?
No.
We were just talking about kind of like how like some people that have made the rise to main event status over the last few years has been more interesting than their title runs. Like Ospreay rising,
Ospreay,
Shingo, even Ibushi, but injuries. Really hurt them.
Shingo is weird because he really feels like he should have been in that Goto Ishii category. Like he was going to be the guy giving people good matches, right? Like that was going to be his lot.
But Pedro, his run to the top wasn't bad at all. It was pretty interesting. It was pretty good.
It felt to me, I mean, I think I said this last year. To me, it felt like they were like, well, let's not do Goto's Ishii again. Let's actually put the belt on them this one time. Mm-hmm. But you may recall when they put the belt on him, I thought they should have put it on Okada.
Yeah, you did say
that. Yeah.
Even though Okada is one of your favorite, if not your favorite, New Japan wrestler.
No, yeah, I'm not big into Okada. We know that, but I thought, it just seemed like the right move would have been like, well, the Ibushi thing was cut off. Then Ospreay got injured. It seemed like the thing that made sense. Oh well, you put it on Okada, and they didn't do that. They like, well, we want to wait till the Tokyo Dome, and now it's like we're redoing that again. They're like, well, let's set up at the Tokyo Dome again.
If Ibushi never got hurt, I could have seen him holding the strap for about a year, if not more.
Well, they took it off of him before he got hurt, though.
Yeah. Off before he got hurt.
Yeah.
But he might have won it back. I don't know. I mean, I hope the poor guy's just doing better and not getting brain damage or anything.
Just that guy, please.
So y'all want to talk about this card?
We'll run it down.
Talk about that. First of all, let's get it out of the way. Fart is going to drop the belts to Yoshihashi and Goto,
and they should, because New Japan belts actually belong in New Japan.
Well, I mean, obviously, but
it doesn't.
At the same time, it's not like this isn't unheard of.
No, it's not. But
I mean, the Steiners did it.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter.
I mean, well, it doesn't. People have belts and they don't mean anything anymore, so it doesn't matter.
Oh no, because because New Japan is
Lord, that new shitty belt.
It has been replaced by Oprah. You get a belt, and you get a belt. You get a belt.
What's that stupid belt now? What is it now?
They're turning the KOPW trophy into a belt.
Yeah.
And the
Don't they
TV.
have like a new TV
Yeah, then
title now?
the TV title. Yeah, that's going to be decided on here. The finals of the tournament.
That's got a belt too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if it was like was it UWF?
Dinner looks like it's mashed potatoes and meatloaf with the side of the green beans and then the cinnamon apples. It tastes like
Brutal.
Was it Mid South or UWF that had that medal for a while for the TV championship? It was just like a medal, like a thing you wore around your neck. Do y'all remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
One of them had a thing for a little bit where it was just like a medal.
I remember the trophy for the hardcore championship instead of the belt in WCW. Remember that?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, anyways.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, but Ryohei Owa versus Bolton Oleg in an exhibition match.
Okay.
I don't know who they are.
No one knows who they are.
New Japan Ranbo to determine who will challenge for the provisional KOPW 2023 championship at New Year Dash. Participants to be announced. Then Antonio
fucking belt.
Antonio Inoki Memorial 6-man tag team match. Yuji Nagata, Satoshi Kojima, and Togi Makabe versus Tatsumi Fujinami, Minoru Suzuki, and Tiger Mask.
Okay.
Okay. It sounds interesting.
Mm-hmm.
For the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Titles, Catch 2-2, TJP and Francesco Akira with Gideon Gray versus Leo Rush, and Yo.
I think Leo Rush and Yo are going to win that.
Kairi versus Tam Nakano for the IWGP Women's title.
Obviously, Kairi, because they're going to set up the thing with Sasha Banks.
Yeah. Sasha's supposed to show up afterwards or something.
Yeah.
Fart defends the IWGP Tag Team titles against Goto and Yoshihashi.
Yeah, take the belts off them already. I'm so tired of them.
Zack Sabre Jr. and Ren Narita in the tournament finals for the inaugural New Japan World Television Championship.
They're going to give it to Gami, and they should.
Yeah, they should.
They should.
I mean, let's not forget Zack Sabre won his second New Japan Cup.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This year, so there's no way he should be dropping this.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Ken Anderson defends the Never Openweight Championship against Tama Tonga.
Well, obviously he has to drop it because, how long is WWE going to let him keep going in Japan?
I mean, how busy is he in WWE?
They're not that busy, but you know how they are over there.
Yeah, you know how they are. Yeah, honestly, if Vince was in charge right now, they would have put that belt into a manila envelope.
Yeah, sent it over. Yeah.
Said, thanks, but no thanks. We'll see you later.
Exactly.
Keiji Muto, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Shota Umino versus Naito, Sanada, and Bushi.
Well, Muto's going to get the pin and the win. Yeah.
I don't know about the pin, but
he should. It's his last match in New Japan. He should.
He should. If he does one more moonsault I don't
want to see him break his knees again for the 18th time. But no,
this may be controversial. It bothers me a little bit that he had that whole. You remember the whole show about the last moonsault? He was never going to do the moonsault again after that show.
Yeah, he was also going to retire.
Yeah.
I mean, you remember it was billed as the last moonsault.
He's becoming Flair. You noticed that, right? But he's becoming Flair.
Pedro, just because it's called the last moonsault, in Japan, it doesn't necessarily mean the last moonsault. Okay, because it's there's meanings lost in the translation.
Mhm.
That just meant the last one that night. That's all that.
Or the last one in this match.
I will make any excuse to justify anything moving.
No, but but Zeus, he should get the pin in his last. Well, if it is his last match in New Japan,
Yeah.
if it is,
I could see him, like having, Okada hit the Rainmaker,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but Okada's not in the match.
No.
Who's on his team?
Tanahashi and Umino.
Yeah, Tanahashi. I could see him have Tanahashi hit the high fly low.
Yeah.
Now, my question: will Shota Umino no sell people like he did in that AEW appearance? Remember that brawl?
Yeah, that was funny.
Where Jericho
in the face 17 times, and no shot, he no sold it.
Jericho, that Jake Strong, all these people are hitting on him.
Yeah, but good for him. You know why? Because everybody from New Japan comes to AEW and they job. I still can't believe. I still can't believe the fucking what's his face lost to Orange Cassidy.
I'm still talking about Shota Umino no selling all these people in this brawl even now. So
awesome, he's awesome.
I wouldn't say he's awesome, but he's there.
He was awesome that night. He was awesome that night. He no sold everybody. He even no sold the fucking concession stand guy. I don't want your stinking T-shirt. No. Go ahead.
Taiji Ishimori defends the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship in a 4-way match against El Desperado, Hiromu Takahashi, and Master Wato.
That should be interesting.
Pedro just said Master Wato like a wet fart. Mm-hmm. Master Wato.
Are they ever going to put the strap on Master Wato? No, right?
James. James. Damn it. That's totally going to happen now. You've willed it into existence. When it happens, we are pointing towards Florida.
This is going to be your fault, James.
I'm just saying.
Shit right on your ass.
I mean, like, James, you willed this to happen. It's on you.
Let me tell you something. New Japan comes back to Florida. You're going to have to sit there and you're going to have to watch him defend that fucking shit, too.
I hope. And when it happens, James, I hope you get Master Wato versus Robbie Eagles. I hope that's the next you get.
No, that's fucked up, man. That's fucked up.
After the match.
Damn,
this becoming like that Will Ferrell movie where he's like, "Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby?
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby?"
Here comes the real main event of the night.
Don't say it.
AEW fans are clamoring that this match should actually close the show.
I'm already in discussion. Yeah, I'm already in the debate with the fucking
world title. This match, Will Ospreay defends the IWGP United States title against Jazz Hands Kenny Omega with Don Callis.
Mm-hmm.
Are they going to steal the show? Is it gonna? How many stars? How many stars does this match?
All these fucking nerds are gonna love it.
Okay, does it get 7 or 8 stars?
I'm thinking more like 11, but
75 star. All the stars.
I think Jay White and Okada are gonna have a say so in that. We're not gonna let these fuckers fucking steal our show. No,
I don't. Honestly, I love both. I love I love Jay White, but I just don't know how much. How what they're going to do.
I know because they've done it so many times. Him and Okada already done it. What, 3 times already?
Yeah.
James, I do not want Jay White and Okada to try to steal, quote unquote, steal the show from Ospreay and Omega because Ospreay and Omega are going to do their stupid bullshit. Okay?
Yeah, they are.
Their stupid bullshit, and the last thing you want is Jay White and Okada to be like, let's outdo them in stupid bullshit.
No. I don't mean it like that. I think they're going to put on one of their classic matches again.
Let them tell the story.
Yeah, right. They're going to tell a story, and they're going to, and Jay White's going to make everybody angry as fuck, and they're going to hate him as much as they can, and the scary thing would be, and of course I'm saying this because I'm a Jay White fan, but. If you want one of those really big shocker moments, Jay White wins. Well,
you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep the strap on him. I honestly wouldn't.
But the only problem is that there's like he doesn't have challengers set up on Okada.
Right.
Are you what are you hinting at here, Zeus? Are you hinting at any excellently I don't know, I can't think of it, wasteful challengers showing up?
Somebody might pop up. Who knows? It's Wrestle Kingdom.
I don't know. I'm just saying that it could make sense, but whatever direction they're going to go with it, it's going to be kind of a.
Well, it's easier. Well, let me say this, Zeus. Let me say this. It's easy to keep the strap on White if you want to keep shipping them off to AEW and Ring of Honor and all that bullshit.
Yeah, but I don't think they want to do that. I don't think, because I think that Jay White kind of had enough wrestling in America.
Yeah.
Running around with in Impact, and then one AEW appearance, because I swear to God, all these fucking AEW fans, most of them were huge into the Elite. Remember when it first?
Yeah.
And most of them knew what was going on in New Japan. Now a New Japan person shows up. They're all, "Oh, who's this? I've never heard of this person before." Oh, shut the fuck up. Like what's happened in fucking AEW in the last 3 years has been that you act like you're living in a fucking bubble.
Yeah, I don't think White's a big fan of showing up on AEW either. I don't think he is.
I wouldn't be.
But if New Japan's going to keep sending their champion over, it's going to be White. It's not going to be Okada.
Well, are you telling me you don't want to see Okada in sweatpants again, James? I'm offended.
That was disgusting. That was my worst moment of 2022. There you go. That was horrible. That was the worst way to introduce one of the greatest wrestlers of our generation. It's fucking sweatpants and a Mick Foley starter kit. That was horrible. Disgusting.
How should we debut Okada on our television? Sweatpants.
It's funny too, because
no robe, no rainmaker, no dollar bills dropping, none of that shit. Nothing. Horrible.
Just as a pure fan service feel good moment, Muda rescuing Sting.
Oh yeah.
For me, that's my moment of this shitty ass 2022.
Muda should have rescued Okada too while he was at it.
I've been saying this the whole time. When they as soon as they announced that Muda was gonna really, really call it quits forever and ever, what did I say? I said he should have his last match with Sting as his tag team partner.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're getting that, and Darby Allin gets to be the Shota Umino in that match.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what a lucky fuck he is. I hope
somebody slap him.
I hope he thanks God every day that he gets to be in that match.
Dun, 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 dun.
How do you get to stand in the middle of both Sting and Great Muta? Like, how are you living? Like, how's this guy living?
Yeah.
Like who the fuck did he blow? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Zeus, you said you said holy shit. You said Darby Allin should be thanking God and all this stuff. His response would probably be like, I ain't got time for God.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Up his ass.
He gets on
my
his skateboard.
God.
He skates past
He's
Sting and Muta.
nihilistic or whatever. Yeah,
Sting
right.
and Muta are like hobbling to the ring. He's skating past them.
Oh, but still mad that they Josh Shibata out to Orange Cassidy. I'm so pissed at that.
Shout out to our good friend we need back on the show, Lord Lux. He's marking out as he's skating, and he's like.
Yeah, he's going to be the surprise. He's going to be in for a little bit of surprise next week after the show goes 6 hours. Yeah, because I don't see that show being anything less than 5.5, 6 hours.
I don't think so. I don't think it doesn't seem as crowded to me.
Well, okay, you're going to give Okada,
here's-
Jay White half an hour, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
you're going to give Ospreay and fucking Omega another half hour.
Okay. No.
That's
I'm going to stop
right there.
I'm going to stop you right there. One of those matches, either Jay White Okada or Ospreay Omega, is going at least 45 minutes. And with the entrances and the post match, it's going to take up an hour for both of those matches. Both of those matches.
That's what I'm saying. And
so that's 2 hours right there. I think the junior heavyweight match is going to be within 20 minutes. I think. I'm hoping it's going to be somewhere.
Probably 30 minutes with entrances.
Oh man, yeah, that's true. Okay, the 6-man with Muto, that's going to be a while because of the entrances, but I don't think the match should be.
It's going to take him 40 minutes just to walk to the ring.
I have a feeling they're going to give Kyrie and Tam around 20 to 30 minutes. So
no, that's not going to go that long, Pedro.
No, I bet you it won't go over.
Not
12.
at Wrestle Kingdom.
We'll see.
No, because they still got to do the Sasha Banks angle. Remember?
Oh, that's right. So I see. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, what about Zack Sabre and Narita? That shouldn't be long, but I don't know.
No. I say 10 minutes tops.
No, like 12. I'd probably take 12. They're probably making him a little shit look good.
Okay, so it is looking like around maybe 5 hours within a 5-hour time frame, maybe for all this. That if you skip that bullshit.
I'm not skipping anything. I'm making them watch the whole fucking thing.
So you're gonna watch that whole battle royal thing they do.
Yep,
That
I'll watch it. I'm gonna make them watch everything. If I gotta sit through AEW, quote the new and improved AEW, he's watching the whole fucking thing.
Zeus, you are witness that I am calling right now. James is going to be praising AEW come the next time we're on the air. He's going to be praising.
Okay. Just because you slap a fresh coat of paint on it doesn't mean it still runs like shit. It's just going to run like shit. It's going to have the same shitty matches, the same shitty storylines. Oh, I'm sorry, what storylines? Every week's a new story because they don't know how to stretch shit out. No.
It's going to start with that MJF promo was okay, and
I mean, I gotta find something to get entertained about. I mean, come on, man. I gotta stick there for 2 hours twiddling my beer. No, come on.
How do you twiddle your beer?
I don't know.
Well, so James, you said your match for the fight or whatever for this year was Sheamus Gunter, right?
It was the most memorable. It's the one that comes to mind.
Right. So Zeus, did you have a match of the year? I don't think I do, but do you?
Let's see. Well, I watched the Steiners versus Heavenly Bodies from Smoky Mountain on a fan cam video the other day. That's
probably better than anything that happened this year.
Oh, I was watching that Christmas Star Wars from '82.
Oh yeah,
that's hot. That's hot.
Yeah.
I saw Ric Flair, Barry Windham. That was awesome. So
yeah,
that was probably better than anything in decades.
Yeah.
Was that Battle of the Belts, James?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Brian Bell says match of the year is Gunther versus Sheamus. This seems to be it's the only match I can think of that I like.
It's the only one that comes to mind. It's the only one that's memorable.
From Clash
And again,
of the
I wouldn't
Castle.
call it a real match because it wasn't a match. They beat the shit out of each other, but it was so good.
From Clash of the Castle, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the TV ones, and they weren't as good to me as the Clash.
It was okay. I know what they were trying to do with Gunther. Okay, and as much love as I got for Sheamus, he's not Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah.
They can't recreate that.
That's a good point because Dragunov, like, not only does he hit hard and stuff, but he's small.
He's small, so it has more of it. Right. So it's more of like
It's more he's conquering, this giant, right? But
I mean, what happened here?
I think he went to NXT, and then I don't know what's happened.
He got hurt. He's in NXT, but he got hurt.
He got hurt again?
He got hurt, yeah. So he's making his comeback now. They're starting to show little vignettes of him training, coming back, and shit like that.
Brian Bell says Roman Reigns versus Logan Paul.
Yeah, okay.
My deal about that, the spots and stuff were spectacular, and I feel like that blinded people a bit. People went, "Oh, these spots and these moments are so spectacular," but I don't really think it was a great match.
No, it wasn't a great match, but not for nothing. Logan Paul looked better than Dominic Mysterio.
Hey, but you know what? We've been shitting on Dominic Mysterio for a long time, right?
Yeah.
Ilya Dragunov is the best, Brian Bell. I love that guy. That guy's fucking awesome.
Him and Rhea Ripley, this duo works though.
It does. It does.
Yeah, I mean, I only found something for him so he didn't.
Did you see the vignette last night from SmackDown?
No.
Okay. All right, Dominic Mysterio and Rhea Ripley invade Dominic Mysterio's house for fucking Christmas. I mean, for his father's house for Christmas. They drag Dominic away in the cuffs, and he tells Rhea Ripley, he tells Rhea Ripley, "Please bail me out. I won't do good in jail. I'm too pretty."
Well, he's certainly going to be able to fight his way out of any compromising situations in jail.
Yeah, but now they're finally finding something. Just like Pedro said, they're finally finding something good for him to do. He's good in this role.
Yeah, I mean, it's so weird, like that they tapped into almost like a kink people have, like this whole sub-dom thing, and they literally turned it into a thing with Rhea Ripley and Dom. I mean, it even plays into their fucking names.
And here's another thing too. It's kind of like, how some of these wrestlers, like Dustin had to do Gold Dust to get out from underneath Dusty's shadow.
Yeah, true.
This is what Dominic has to do, because he can never put the mask. To me, he can never put the mask on.
No,
he can never put the mask on. He can never be Rey Mysterio. He can't. He's not that good talent. He's never going to be that good.
Yeah.
You easily switch the heads between him and Dakota Kai because they got the same body.
Well, no, hey now.
Come on, man. He's horrible in that ring. Yeah,
but
Brian,
Dakota Kai's Dakota Kai's much better a worker than Dominic in the ring.
Tenfold. What are you kidding me? Tenfold.
Let me tell you. I need to take back my Steiner's. My Steiner's Heavenly Bodies for the best moment match.
Okay.
The best thing I saw this year was the WCW video preview package for the Steiners versus Sting and Luger.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh. That was a good match too.
I hated that tag team.
You guys remember the video package I'm talking about? They were playing the piano.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
you remember that?
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
So was the match at one of the Super Brawls?
Yeah.
I remember the match.
Yeah, I remember
the match. Yeah.
I couldn't stand that tag team. Because I used to like Sting, and then you put it with this fucking cock. You know, I just can't. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Remember that clusterfuck? It was Sting and Luger against the was against Harlem Heat, right? It was Harlem Heat, and for the NWO were coming through
That
the
was
crowd or
later
some
on.
shit. Yeah, that was later on, right?
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah. No.
garbage.
Well,
Yeah,
listen.
Brian Bell. Logan
Yes.
Paul was definitely a cheese. Yeah, we know.
Can y'all hear that?
Yes.
Like far and away, like this is probably the best video package in the entire WCW Turner era.
Yeah, the piano. Yeah. Got you all emotionally invested.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys that they fought side by side, so much, and then
I remember that. Yeah.
Can you post it in our group chat? On Twitter?
Yeah. Actually, I remember that shit.
I remember that shit.
I remember that shit.
I don't know if y'all are ready to talk about this, but my New Japan collection flipped over the new month.
Yeah.
And I have 74 rare draft tickets.
Oh wow.
Nice, good job.
You gonna do it on the air?
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
We gonna have a camera?
Oh
no.
One of my settings or something.
Oh, okay. I forgot you're not at the school right now.
Right, he's out of school. Yeah. I got all the Inokis. I'm happy now.
I know, James. That's incredible. You got all of them.
Right.
Yeah.
I only have 2 of them.
I got all of them. I was on a mission from God.
Hey, I'm just happy we all got one. I'm happy we all got one.
You made me break my promise of not buying any stones until after the new year. I saw the Inoki draft. I was like, I got all excited.
Hey, I only spent $1. So I only spent $1.
My name is James, and I'm a collection addict.
Yeah, right. You really are.
Hi. I'm hoping to get a blue chip at the end of January. I have not brought stones today. I did not buy stones yesterday. I will not buy stones tomorrow. Hopefully.
Well, I mean, you say that.
Right. Hopefully.
You say that, but
don't let them come out with an Okada only draft because then I'll lose my shit.
Will you stop? Will you just let me? Jesus Christ.
Then everybody's offering me all these legends for my Noki cards. And I'm like, oh, now you're offering this shit,
Right.
Yeah, there's a Shingo card. It's an autograph card where he's hitting a move on someone. There's all these lightning bolts and stuff everywhere. It's on my wish list. Someone was like offering me that for my Inoki card, but
I got all kind of legends cards. Muda was offered, or the fucking Shinyo. Hasamoto was offered. I got a whole bunch of stuff that was offered. I'm like, wow, I was so tempted too, but no.
I couldn't believe that Despy card earlier in the week, Zeus. People were offering me like cards I already had. I was like, why are you offering me cards I already had?
I know that. It's so weird. Some people are just like brain dead. They're like, let me give you something for it. It's like, dude, you can see I already have that fucking card. It's a non-sold out card.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a trade offer here. So it's the Taichi video card where they him and Zach won the Iron Fingers back from God in that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And they want that Jay White card.
Everybody wants that Jay White card.
The Jay White versus Tamatanga.
Mhm.
Man, I didn't realize how much bigger. Like I'm watching the video one last time because I'm going to trade it, but like Jay White is quite a bit taller than Tamatanga.
He's lanky. I mean, he's not as lanky as like Gumby, but he's tall.
Now prove that. There we go.
I haven't even checked mine.
It's like, it's Suzuki-gun,
Yeah,
and which is about,
it's about to end. So yeah,
yeah.
you think Minoru Suzuki goes on a world tour again?
Again? I mean, that's the thing is like he
goes to drop.
He made the most out of the pandemic,
Yeah.
traveling to America and shit more than you thought he would. So
I was shocked that the AEW fans actually knew who he was, unless they attended.
All right, so here's I'm gonna do a.
Are you?
Let me see if I can. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
You're gonna do a draft, Zeus?
Darkness. I don't know why I didn't sing a song.
Black. It's dark. I can't see anything.
It's black, number one.
Blood, blood, blood.
Blood, it's blood.
Blood.
Hey, cut that shit out.
Zeus is having issues.
Fuck. Weirdos.
Oh my goodness.
Zeus, you right over there, buddy?
What, Zeus?
In the fucking count from
when Zeus becomes the parent of the podcast.
I know, he becomes
I know. Right?
He's like, cut that shit out, both of you, go to your rooms.
How do you feel about the latest AEW, James?
Zeus is gonna send us to our room without supper.
You're gonna get no beer. Neither one of you gonna get beer.
But Papa.
No. No.
Papa. Holy shit. What's wrong with us, Pedro?
I don't know. Goddamn weird.
Zeus, are you drafting or what?
I can't do it. I can't
do it. No.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. You can tell us the results.
Yeah. I'm doing an everyone. Crap, Okada, Tai Chi, crap. Yeah, a whole bunch of crap.
There you go.
Twos and threes. Another one. Skip. Just twos and threes. Skip. Twos and threes.
Yeah, you just like, that's it. Done.
Oh, we got 4-star. Oh, Yano from the G1.
Soon is going to be wearing that K-Pow belt.
Right? Oh, this has got a 4-star at the end of it.
Okay.
Oh, it did got a 3-star turned into a 4-star.
Shazam.
Oh. And Tanahashi 4-star doing the bodybuilding subset. Remember that one? Oh, there's another 4-star in this next one. It's Yo doing the tope out of the ring from that one nice set they had.
Oh, that's the card for Power Struggle?
It was like that. No, it's not Power Struggle. It's like that
I
cat.
think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And it was weird because that was like during that time where Yo was making his comeback, and he was wearing the all black and dyed black, and like we were all like, "Hey, what what's going on with him?"
That's when he was getting praised. He was getting praises, but then I don't know what happened.
Naito, one of the old like movie poster looking ones.
No, that's good.
4-star. It's not
That's
bad.
cool.
Not bad.
Not too bad at all.
Yeah, all those free.
Yeah.
All those free cards, and then I just got a shit ton of coins and some stones for that. For all that.
Oh yeah, I mean I got to trade with you. That's right because it turned over, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So I got 505 coins now.
Nice, good job.
And like 50. So hopefully we'll get a new. Let's see, when do we get a new draft? When's that other one going away?
There should be one right before Wrestle Kingdom, right?
Should be. The video card ones that we got some of. That one goes off on the 2nd.
Okay.
So tomorrow.
Right.
Tomorrow will be the last day. And then so probably the day after that. So probably Monday or Tuesday we'll get a new draft.
Mm-hmm. I love all those Inoki cards. Those cards are cool. I was like, yo, I gotta get all of them.
I got the Enziguri one where he's hitting Hase, and I'm like, I don't want a Hase card, man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. I'm saying, right.
Like they need it. Like I every time they give us the survey, they're like, "What else do you want to see?" And I'm like, Hiro Hase, Sasaki, Masa Saito, Hiro Saito.
But we were talking about the same thing about the Inoki cards. Remember, he goes, there were no Inoki cards, and now they put this out, so that's good at least,
I know, and that was really like, it must have been. There must have been a something that kind of turned around.
There was an IP issue.
We had that in collection. They made that 2-part 50th anniversary card, and he's not on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, like, how is the founder of New Japan not on the card?
Yeah. So,
hello.
But we did get that chairman card. Forever chairman card that they did plan to give him.
There's no more stupid food cards, please.
I like the stupid food cards are free.
Yeah, I know.
And now wait a minute. So don't forget that the last stupid food card led us to helping get Luch to go buy some.
That's right. That's right. That's true. That's true. I take it back. I stand corrected. Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Father. I stand corrected.
Thank you, Father.
Father is wise.
Damn buddy on there.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Carter's on there, yeah.
It's funny y'all mentioned that. Because I'm looking at my informed delivery. Guess what's coming today?
Woo! Oh, it's beginning the new year with some cards.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got cards.
Oh
Now
my God.
I gotta say that this Lawson grocery store, like if I ever go to Japan, I definitely gotta go because that food card, it looks like there's ramen and cheese on a hot dog bun.
Oh,
Yeah. And then another one looks like kind of a weird cupcake, and then maybe that other one is like something in rice wrapped in seaweed. I don't know. It does not look as tasty as that Okada burger. That one with the lettuce bun.
yeah.
It had hamburger and a chicken patty and
That was a contraption. I don't know what the hell was in there. I don't know what it looked like, but it tastes like chicken.
So, we talked about a little bit about wrestling and stuff, but before we lose track of time here, movies.
Oh,
So, James, I know you saw a movie recently.
yeah. Mad Heidi.
yeah.
Mad Heidi.
Zeus, did you ever watch the trailer for Mad Heidi?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you had to see Zeus. You got to watch that trailer. It's a grindhouse movie. Well, like how they call it, instead of black portation, Swiss portation. Okay, it's just like Planet Terror and Death Proof, the same exact thing, but set in Switzerland. Okay, it's outrageously bad, but it's outrageously good at the same time.
Okay.
And for Casper Van Dien is in it. Oh my God, he's done so much work since
Since the original
Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers.
Yeah, and his Swiss accent is so bad it goes in and out. It's hysterical. The overacting is incredible. I don't know how they got away with a lot of shit because there's a bit of racism, there's a bit of sexism, there's a bit of misogyny in this movie. There's all kinds of shit, and they got away with it. But it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's like just think occupied Switzerland. It's like Nazi Germany, but it's just with Swiss people. Okay, all the Swiss police are the Nazis. Okay, and if you're lactose intolerant, they kill you.
Oh my God!
Yeah, because
they kill you.
They kill you. Yeah, because everybody has to be able to eat the cheese. And if you don't eat the cheese, it's because you're lactose intolerant, they murder you, like savagely. And Casper Van Dien is like the Swiss Hitler, and he creates this cheese that if you eat it, it turns people into mind-controlled zombies, and their faces bubbling and shit like that. It's nuts. It's nuts. And then Mad Heidi, who's this poor little girl that gets all beat up, all of a sudden is visited by the ghosts of the motherland and two fucking karate nuns, and they teach her the ways of the katana. Now all of a sudden she's Lady Shiva, trained by the fucking League of Assassins. Okay, and she goes on a tear. It's fucking ridiculous, but it's fun. It's fucking funny. It's hysterical, man. And there's this women prison scene where these two women abuse Heidi, and I know I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Calling these two women prisoners women is a stretch.
We would like to abused by James Extreme Sword.
You want to talk about steroid monsters? Holy shit!
Like Nicole Bass.
What they made Nicole Bass actually look like Sophia Loren.
My God.
Okay, I'm talking about these.
And also rest in peace to Nicole Bass.
Yeah, I'm talking about brutal I mean, brutal. I'm like, I was trying to figure out, is that real or is it makeup? But it looked real.
I just want to say for the record, um, uh, he was joking. No one would compare Nicole Bass to Sophia Loren. So
Damn, Pedro. But it was. I mean, wow. And they're putting Heidi's head in the toilet after they used it. It's some shit,
ah, ah, ah.
They got away with a lot of stuff, but it's a cool movie. It's like it's like Planet Terror. All the effects are like all practical. There's no CGI effects. I mean, there's but it's like it's blood and guts and cheese shit everywhere.
Okay, I have a question for you, James.
Yeah.
Will it be? Do you think it will end up on Tubi before 2023 is over?
It's going to end up in a lot of places, and supposedly they set up a sequel.
Oh,
It's going to end up in a lot of places.
Wow.
It is. It's like It's just like Planet Terror, but it's set in Switzerland.
there is a friend of mine was in a movie this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like a day or two ago, he was marking out. He was letting everyone know about it on Facebook and social media because his movie is now on Tubi.
Mm.
I was like, I couldn't believe that his movie ended up on Tubi.
What's the movie?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the name. It's John Wynn's 1 Hour.
Is it John Nguen or NG?
WYNN. It's JOHNWYNN '. 1 Hour. He's got like a bunch of stuff on his head. Looks like kind of sci-fi, kind of.
Oh, he's in 1 hour. Okay.
Yeah.
So apparently, he's got.
He's
a movie called Playhouse and Mirror and 1 hour.
Yeah.
So I'm going to add this one to my list.
Yeah, Stephanie and I are going to watch it sometime. It's funny because Stephanie was like, we need to see this movie when the trailer came out earlier in the year. And I was like,
there's only one movie I'm looking for.
This movie looks terrible. I should say that about.
I'm looking forward to one movie. It's not a Marvel movie, not a DC movie.
Friend, but...
It's not fucking even Morbius. I mean, even not Morbius.
Oh, Morbius, just so
even
it's just hard to watch. I'm just
It's horrible.
The visceral reaction from Zeus at just the mention.
It's horrible. There's one movie I'm looking forward to seeing even more than Blade. Cocaine Bear. I got to see this movie.
Cocaine Bear.
Why? Yeah, that shit. That's the greatest trailer ever.
To my mind. When I saw Duran Duran in '95, they played at this radio festival. They played that song, and Dougie Fresh did the rap parts.
Nice.
Interesting.
Zeus, you got to watch the trailer to Mad Heidi.
Well, y'all put that shit in the chat.
Okay.
I put the Sting Luger Steiners.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I'm trying to think about movies from this year. I can't really think of any movies that I went absolutely crazy for. Is there a movie? What were your favorite movies? What are your least favorite movies?
Well, I finally watched Black Widow.
Okay.
And that's actually the first Marvel thing I've watched since I saw Endgame in the theaters. And I bought it on my Vudu as soon as it came out.
Right.
And I had not watched it like for a year?
No.
I hadn't watched it until just the other day. And I kept telling myself, it's like I need to block off some time because I want to watch it and be able to focus on it. And it's just been so hard to do that with doing school, and I just my brain anyway. I'll end up doing something else while I'm doing that. So I finally got to watch that, and I would definitely give it I would definitely give it a solid B. Like it's especially for like a Marvel movie. It was not what I thought it would be exactly, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. There were some things I really enjoyed about it. It was kind of, I think it was kind of good, especially for a lot of fans who, hated the way that, that her character died in Endgame and everything. So it was a good send off, and they kind of introduced the other characters that were in there too. So
I enjoyed the Marvel What If animated series.
The what?
I thought that was cool.
The what?
The Marvel.
The Marvel What If? Yeah, you see the What If?
What if?
Yeah.
What if?
What if? I thought that was pretty cool because especially when they did the Marvel Zombies. That was kind of hot. Even though I saw it recently towards the end of the year, but I thought Smile was a very good horror movie. So I'm trying to think of any other movie that stuck out in 2022.
Was Scream this year or was it last?
Yes.
Yeah,
Scream was in January. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That was that I think is my number 3 in the series now. I like Scream the best, Scream 2, then this new Scream, then probably then 4, then 3. And then they announced that the number 6 is coming out next year.
Oh yeah. It's supposed to be set in New York, right?
Yeah, it's in New York and
on a subway train. Yeah.
Yeah, and what's her name she's not in it. Nev Campbell is not in it.
Nev Campbell's not in it. No. She finally had enough.
Yeah, and I mean, but that was kind of what this whole new one set up was.
Right.
It's like because I mean, I think she, smartly, I think she's done with it. I mean, she probably don't want to be like Jimmy Lee Curtis and be 85 years old fighting Michael Myers.
I'm laughing because Bean's brother had a reaction video for the trailer for the new Scream. Yeah, and it was really just him ranting for I don't know how long about that Wednesday show. He had like issues with that Wednesday show. I haven't seen Wednesday, but he had all these issues with it. So the reaction video to the Scream trailer on the subway was just became a vehicle for him going on and on about Wednesday, his issues with Wednesday. So it is funny if you watch the reaction video. I'm like, where's my shout out to where's my shout out commands? Where are they on YouTube?
Brother Bean. What's his name?
Let me find the name of his channel real fast.
See, because I think I actually watched it again, and I really didn't have that many problems with it. But I mean,
I didn't think Wednesday was bad. I thought it was okay.
Bean and his family can probably sit there and get upset about anything.
Seems like it.
Bean was upright, upside down, indignant about Namor. He's very unhappy about that whole thing, and I see his point. I haven't seen the new Black Panther.
Yeah, I saw Wakanda Forever.
But
James, your tone of voice.
It's not.
You're
It's not Black Panther.
I could have spent that time better.
Right. It's not Black Panther. It's not Black Panther. As much as they want it to be, it's not Black Panther. It's not. Yeah. You can tell that, you know, they had to walk a fine line, you know, where they had to continue the story, yet at the same time pay tribute. You know, so it's a fine line that they had to walk. I understand what they're trying to do, but I didn't think it was too successful. It's all right, you know. I don't care what they made Namor. I don't give a shit, you know, if it was white, green, yellow, if he was from Atlantis or from Mars.
It's not that. It's just it's so all over the place. It just doesn't make any fucking sense.
No, it doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't. I agree. It doesn't make sense.
I mean, what they did was they took several different mythology lore things and just kind of mishmashed to this.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and the problem is those things are are intertwined and are relevant in different ways through the time periods that they existed in, which this thing is acting like it's all one thing, and it's just like it's
Namer of Atlantis is the prince of the sea. I mean, he's not even from Atlantis.
I mean, look, what I'm about to say, this is not criticism about the United States, okay? This is just the reality. The United States and the culture in the United States kind of takes things from other cultures and turns it into a pop concept, right? So this is basically what you're seeing at play is just this sort of thing that's just built into the country in a way, that melting pot thing. But for some reason, when it comes to a lot of entertainment, we tend to just turn things into pop concepts. So they just went like, oh, well, this will be inclusive of this culture, that culture, their histories and this, and we'll just turn it into this thing. We're just alluding to it, and they think that's enough. But then for some people who are more steeped in those cultures, they're like, hey, these things don't go together, motherfucker. It's kind of like
I wonder how much. That's interesting, Pedro, because I wonder how much the success of Aquaman actually had to play into making the whole thing with Prince Namor. There's no mention of Atlantis whatsoever. I wonder if because Aquaman, it was so big, and that now everybody equates Aquaman, him in Atlantis. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if that made them change it up a little bit.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I mean, but I think that Aquaman's been was out so long ago.
Yeah,
and it's been like the entire the whole sequel has just been just destroyed by the Johnny Depp Amber Heard case.
Yeah.
I mean, because people were like, she's going to be in it, and I don't want to see it. I mean, it's just so many people, I
don't even know if she's still in it, is she?
I don't think so. I think all of her shit got taken out. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
All her shit is on Johnny Depp's bed. Come on.
Apparently, yeah. At least one pile of it.
Apparently this is not a surprise. I didn't see too many movies this year from this year, so I can't say. It seemed like the movie I rated the best from 2022, according to my Letterboxd, was that Indian movie RRR. So I gave that 4.5 stars apparently. So I was way into that.
Yeah, well, I'm sure Godzilla versus Kong wasn't up there.
That's not from 2022. That's from.
Okay. Okay, I don't know.
Well, James, I tell you what confuses me. So the Black Phone, I'd never heard of it before this year. They treated it like a brand new release for this year, right?
Right.
But technically, it's considered for last year. So I don't know. What did it? Maybe it had some festival run last year that we didn't.
It's possible. It
didn't come out till like what? Summer, late summer.
Yeah,
something like that here.
Yeah.
That movie was fun enough. It wasn't great, but it was fun enough.
It was okay.
Apparently, there are a lot. I'm not going to go into all the movies I dislike because there's one movie I disliked a lot that y'all liked, and we're not going to rehash that one. Pray, but
you pray alone, Pedro.
the Batman. I did not like the
Batman. Keep it moving.
At all. That was a terrible movie in my opinion. The Batman, that was boring as fuck.
Listen. I tried. I sat there and watched it 3 times, and I tried, and it just doesn't grab me. It doesn't.
It's boring as fuck. That's why, James.
I tried. I'm like, wow. I don't care what anybody says. I don't buy Robert Pattinson as Batman. I just can't do it.
James, are you telling me that something was in the way?
I just couldn't buy it as Batman. I'm like, you're no good.
No way. Stephanie and I were laughing at every time they referenced that Nirvana song in that movie.
Oh, how about Mortal Kombat?
Well, that wasn't this year, was it? That was last year, I think.
Oh, it was last year?
I believe so, right, Zeus?
2018 or 2020.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah.
I'll find out.
Remember, we talked to Double YWH about it.
It was 2021.
Right, okay.
Yeah, 2020. Okay.
It was last year.
That was the biggest bait and switch of all time.
Yup.
Hey, she hasn't been around for on the show for a while, but shout out and Happy New Year's to YYH because I know wherever she is, she's in the music. So.
Why is Double fan? Yeah, number 1 fan. Y2H. Actually,
she was our
Double.
Oh,
good. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Pedro.
Oh no, I was just gonna say she was our guest for our most watched episode. But yes, tell us about Double.
Speaking of Double, why is Jeff Jarrett back in the fucking main event? Isn't he like 106?
It doesn't matter.
Why is he even? Why? Don't these people?
Double why?
Look, Jeff Jarrett sells himself to companies better than anybody else.
Does. Right? He does, Zeus. You're absolutely right. He does.
Hey, I met him. He's really nice. Actually, he was actually really, he was super agreeable.
Yeah, he's very charismatic. He's a nice guy, but do we really want to see him wrestle in 2022, 2023?
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, I don't think anybody promotes himself to actual wrestling companies better than him because, whoever thought, that Jeff Jarrett would work again for WWE, much less get in the Hall of Fame.
I know.
The China match.
I know.
And then,
I still can't believe Vince paid him.
He held them up.
And Vince paid him.
Yeah. And I've heard all kinds of rumors anywhere between $500,000 and $1 million. I don't know what the number was.
The fact that Vince paid him is stunning.
Stunning?
Yeah, I mean, he was involved with the whole Ric Flair retirement match. He was involved. I mean, you're absolutely right. He sells himself because he's everywhere.
Okay, so here's fun fact. All right, so looking on collection here to see who the people you can select to look for, people that have them as their favorite.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay. So in other words, these are current people in, New Japan Collection, aka New Japan, right? Because we know that when contracts, end in whatever, they'll take you off.
Mm-hmm.
Because they did that with Jay White for a month or two.
And you never seen and no more Korobushi cards either.
No, he's still listed. They haven't made any more cards, but he's still on here.
He's still listed, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess Is Juice Robinson fall into this
He's
category
still
now?
listed. He's in there because all of his other cards were pre-Bullet Club.
Oh, okay.
So, and I got that one, that G1. Somebody traded that one to me the other day. Gallows and Anderson are still on here, and Wheeler Yuta is on here. Jonah is still on here.
Yeah, he's officially signed with WWE now. Yeah.
So,
Wow.
and then those three young boys. I guess the Shane Haste is another one too, from LA Dojo. So,
Well, Wrestle Kingdom should be interesting.
and Lance Archer is back on.
He's back on it?
Yeah.
Really? I haven't seen a Lance Archer card in ages.
Right, because I think he was with he was in the Tag League special. And I think he was in some of those G1 cards.
Yeah, he did the G1. So yeah.
So
he is?
Yeah.
I gotta look.
So but yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. Yeah, and just to clarify, Pedro.
Yes.
Prey is not a good movie, but I liked it because of the creature, mostly because of the creature design.
That was an awesome design. He was very feral. It looked awesome.
And
I hope they release like the practical effects. It was not a good one, but I hope they release a practical effects version of that movie someday.
Well, the only I think that the only thing that I really didn't like about the effects of that movie was all the fake blood. Because you could tell it was like fake.
Yeah, too much digital blood.
Yeah. Like I want to see practical blood, you know?
Yeah. I mean, and the ending kind of, like the post, the denouement is kind of.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, man. Like, okay, we get it,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's, and he just had, he had, like, they overdid his weapons, it's like, come on, man. He's like, he had those little spinning things that flew out and blew up. I'm like,
yeah.
Like,
at least he didn't have the juice that got rid of everybody. Thank God for that. I mean, Alien vs. Predator. Yeah, remember? Yeah. I'll just sprinkle a little stuff of this blue stuff and you disappear. That's a plot device for you.
Oh my God.
I enjoyed Prey, so
Yeah. It's like I said, it's not a terrible movie. It's rewatchable though.
Yeah.
Watch it.
I told you it's better than the Predator, which was horrible. It's better than I think it's better than Predators. I put it up there with Predator 2. I put it up there with. I think it's better than the Predator. Remember Predators with a fucking Adrian Brody?
Yeah, that one was decent.
It was decent, but I think it's better than that.
No, I don't think so.
Because I think Lawrence Fishburne just killed it. I was like, nah, okay. I got that all crazy and shit. Shh, he can smell you. Well, come on, man, stop. Yeah. I've been here for 6 cycles. What? Come on.
Well, I mean, the fact that he lived so long was pretty crazy in and of itself.
Yeah,
he was legitimately crazy. He could have been making all that shit up.
Yeah,
he could have been there for 15 minutes before everybody else.
And I hate Topher Grace, so this made it easy for me to rank it above it because I can't stand Topher Grace. How is this guy playing Venom?
I think when Adrian Brody comes up, I always want to recommend people watch The Jacket because it is incredibly bad, funny movie that many people didn't think was a bad, funny movie. But Stephanie and I were howling with laughter when we saw it in the theaters.
I like Adrian Brody in Hollywoodland.
Adrian Brody's a great actor.
Yeah,
He's a great actor, but that
he
movie,
was awesome
The
on
Jacket,
Hollywoodland.
if you've never seen The Jacket, oh, that is hilariously bad, funny movie.
I've never seen The Jacket.
Oh, some of the choices the director made or the editor, whoever it was, made in this movie. There are conversations where the way they film these conversations is either close-ups of their mouths or close-ups of their eyes while the conversation's happening in like a overdub. And I mean, you just have to see it. It is hilarious. Some of the editing choices, you're just gonna howl with laughter at this movie. Maybe not. Maybe it's just us, but yeah.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. Yeah.
Happy New Year, everyone.
You know,
Happy New Year.
I tell you, the only really good thing that my last employer did, that had some, you know, good, like some legitimately good thought behind it, was that they said that they would pay anybody's Uber bill back if you went out, you know, and you got drunk and took an Uber home. Yeah.
That's cool. That's a good thing.
And actually, I know somebody.
Well, you know, I mean, you know, hopefully people will be smart enough to take an Uber.
Yeah, I actually, they actually paid one of my coworkers. They paid for their Uber home, and they paid for their Uber back to the car.
Nice, good job.
when they woke up. So,
all right.
Well, 2022.
Bye.
2022.
Peace. 2022. See ya.
2023. May we all survive.
I'm looking for Mahershala Ali. 2023. It's going to be the year of Mahershala Ali and Blade. Blade, starring Ilya Dragunov.
Blade. Yeah. It turns out to be a documentary about pro wrestling. Blade.
Yeah, right.
The trailer's just clips of people blading themselves.
Disney's gonna fuck it up.
That would be great, wouldn't it?
I mean, who knows, James?
You gotta make it R-rated. You can't go with the bullshit. You just gotta let it be. You know.
Y'all are always telling me it's about expectations and stuff like that. So
yeah, I know.
So you just lower your expectations. Maybe it surprises you.
That's what I did with Prey, and it surprised me. It was good. You can tell Pedro's seen it. It's most coming out of his
No, I'm not. I'm just sighing. I'm just sighing. Like,
yeah.
Predator has to go full retard for that finished work.
I didn't say the finish was good. But,
also,
you know.
a tiny a native girl is tougher than the Predator when it comes to taking a
she was parkouring it, bro.
She can deflect a bear trap wound better than the Predator. But hey,
psychic.
There's precedents for this. Do you remember King of the Monsters 11?
Well,
a chunk of the building hit 11's shoulder. She just
she knows
she just keeps running. Yeah.
Yeah.
She exposed her inner Leo Rush.
Yeah, exactly. She knows Shota fucking Bulba.
She was forecasting Shota Umino's coming.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I watched Godzilla Matthew Broderick the other day.
Oh, Zeus.
And I don't hate that movie either. But you know, he's literally standing in the middle of the street when Godzilla comes up through the sewers.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, he doesn't move.
Right, and he roars right in Matthew Broderick's face. And I'm just like going, dude, you're irradiated. Your balls are never going to work again. You're not going to have children. You should.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right.
You know,
That's right.
I'm like,
I mean,
It's
it's
not for nothing, but the force of the water should have put him back about 6 buildings. Okay.
yeah, that for one thing. Between the sound and the air coming out, and and like I said, not to mention the radiation should have.
Yeah, the radiation. Yeah.
we kind of know by now that that whole premise of old movies does not work. Like something
My
gets
pee no
irradiated,
worky.
like a living biological creature gets irradiated and it grows big. When the reality is, you get irradiated that much, you die. You wither and die.
Yeah, you wither, exactly.
You wither and die.
You don't grow, you shrink. Hello. Where are you? Help me. Help me.
And instead of seeing Sophia Loren, you're getting a cold shower is what's happening. But
Yo, fucking watch Mad Hyde. He's brutal.
Hey, so we won't.
Damn, it's 1 o'clock. I gotta shoot up.
We're not. White lines.
White lines. Vision, dreams of passion.
Into my mind.
That's an awesome trailer, man. I can't. I played that for everybody who on Christmas. I was playing that for some of my family. Have you seen Cocaine Bear? Cocaine? Yes, you have to watch this trailer.
It's like, yeah, I used to do cocaine.
Yeah, that's bad. The Bible says, "Oh, fuck the Bible. Watch Cocaine Bear."
Oh my God, James! You know how movies. Do you remember how they
dropping blood sugar to James right now?
Okay. Do you remember how they would use taglines by critics for to promote movies? They need that one. Fuck the Bible.
No, because my family was like,
he got struck by lightning when he said
I'm trying to show them a movie trailer, and they're quoting me passages from the Bible. It's a movie. It's a movie. Relax.
You're gonna be wishing you just had the internet problems from last week.
I know, right? I know. Hey.
I got no internet. I got no water. I got no water.
Everybody's saying this, it's a brand new year, new me bullshit. I'm still your lovable favorite asshole. So there you go.
That's right.
I go out with a bang. There it is. But I'm trying to show them a movie trailer, and they're like, "Oh, you shouldn't say that because the book says this." Dude, it's a movie. Relax. It's a trailer.
Yeah.
We'll discuss this later, but
Cocaine Bear.
We won't be on next week. I know, because James, you're gonna be out of town, right?
I'll be in Delray Beach with Lux. I'll be watching 6 hours of New Japan.
Hey, you'll probably end up watching that much in AEW too.
No,
so
right down, Junior.
You'll be like Dynamite, Rampage. Now you got to watch shows. I'm joking, Lux. Shout out to Lord Lux wherever you are. Hope you all have a good time. We'll see you
watching AEW.
Wednesday nights I like to stay up late, watch Kenny Omega while I'm at
Please finish that song, Pedro.
Oh, what?
I'm putting that in the song screener list. If you not finish that song, I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna Rick throw you.
Oh, James, take it easy. Take it easy, man. I'm sorry.
You gotta finish that so I can play that for lunch. Oh, that's gonna be his theme song.
Oh my God! Yeah, we're like, and hey, it's Wednesday nights. I like to stay out late, watch while I masturbate. Hey, but everyone have a happy New Year. Have a
He's
happy
playing
New
with
Year.
his jazz hands.
Everyone have a happy New Year. We'll see y'all in 2023 sometime.
Happy New Year, everyone.
We'll talk
Happy
whatever.
New Year. Happy New Year,
and hey,
everyone. Peace, love, stay safe, please.
today is 191. We are like 8 episodes away from 200. So
Wow, look at that.
200 in 2023. So
And surprisingly, with my mouth, we made it this far.
everyone take care. Adios.
Peace, love, and stay safe, people. Have a happy New Year. Oh, my God.